me like that. Get off of me.
What if a cop like Ronald Davis here had the ability under the color of law to send you to a mental facility on his say-so alone? A married Pennsylvania trooper is facing false imprisonment charges after he allegedly violently detained his ex-girlfriend and committed her to a mental health treatment program under bogus claims.
What is wrong with you? I don't need help. I need to get away from you. No. This isn't normal. I don't care what anybody says. Can I please stand up? Okay. I'm not going to any jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What is wrong with you? Would you do this? Would you? I thought. Okay. Please let me go. You just called the cops on me. You're a cop. You're a What the is wrong with you? I've lived all over the world and not one time has anyone ever come up, tackled me, attacked me, and called the cops on me for existing in the woods. Never. Ever. All because the consequences of your actions is you don't like the truth. That's not, people like you shouldn't have any form of power. That's f***ed up. But if you want to sit on me, and you call the cops on me for what? For what? Oh, because I'm around a sociopath who says he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Women are objects and he can fuck whoever he wants. I'd be happy to tell them that. You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You're f***ing insane. Like, and then you paint me to look insane as I'm sitting on the ground with my head slammed into this and that by a cop who called the cops on me. Do you realize how insane you are? Can you please get off of me? You can't just walk up to someone and attack them and then call the cops on them and say you're gonna, like, that's not okay. Get off of me. You just called the cops on me for existing. What the f*** is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand what the f*** I was thinking. 37 years of my life, this has never happened to me. Ever. 4 months after meeting you, I get tackled. That's real, just great. Okay. What the f*** are you doing? I don't need help. I just need to get away from you. That's the problem. I mean, I don't know why you don't like when your truth, I just tell it back to you. Like, I don't know why you don't like that. But this is unacceptable behavior. Totally unacceptable. What the fuck? Like, come on, dude. What is wrong with you? Who does that? You don't give a shit about anything except yourself. And if this is caring, you have a very delusional way of expressing it. Get off of me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong except disagree with you. Let me go. You can't just tackle me like that. Get off of me.
A Dauphin County District Attorney's Office said that 37-year-old Ronald Davis was arrested on Thursday on accusations that he abused his authority, imagine that, to carry out the twisted takedown that left his former girlfriend improperly stuck in a medical facility for several days.
I can't breathe. I can't.
Don't fight me.
Please let me go.
No.
Please let me go. I can't. Can I just sit up?
No.
I can't breathe. Why won't you listen to that? Please let me breathe.
You can breathe.
I can't. I need my tag. I can't. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Would you please not let him put anything on my name or my record? Like, I didn't do anything. That's all I asked. I didn't do anything.
I don't think that's the situation.
Huh?
I don't think that's the situation. Nobody's here to hurt you.
Then
At
why
all.
are you here?
Yeah, nobody's here to hurt you at all, as Ronald is in the process of hurting her. Dakota, doesn't it look like she's being hurt?
Get up. I didn't do anything wrong.
Watch your antenna, dudes.
Please. Please. I didn't do anything wrong. You can't take me anywhere.
Stop pinching me.
What did I do? Please stop. Get me into like a tree like a human being. Please. Can you do that? Can I stand here and put my things together? You can watch me all you want. You can watch me all you want.
According to the court documents released by the district attorney's office, the victim claimed that Davis reportedly told her, "I know you're not crazy, but I'll paint you as crazy," leading up to the forced medical treatment. Apparently, his quest to have his ex committed began on August 21st when he sought help from fellow troopers because he said the victim, identified by the district attorney as MF, had medical problems. According to court documents, on advice from state police, Davis, who was off duty at the time, contacted county officials via his police email account and identified himself as a trooper in order to obtain an order after he submitted purported texts from her in which she supposedly threatened suicide. Once he got the order approved, and why the hell would they do that, our hero in blue, Ronald Davis, went after the woman, who he had dated for about 4 months. And then the uniformed troopers arrived. He allegedly said, "I'll take care of it myself." Davis and a civilian companion found the victim in a picnic area at a state forest where he picked her up and carried her to his car before the two struggled on the ground.
You're not taking my things against my will. You're not taking me anywhere. It's not possible. You can't make up that I assaulted you. I just didn't agree with your truth. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just left. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Please stop. Please stop so I can get the hair out of my face. That would be really nice. Please. What? Can I just get the hair out of my face? I can't go anywhere. The cops are on their way anyway, but I don't even know what I did. Please. 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 Come on. What did I do? This is not fair.
In this footage, you can see her say multiple times that he's insane and that he's looking to paint her to look insane. She said more than once, "I can't breathe," as she made a move to get free. That's when Davis mishandled her and kept her on the ground in a wrestling style hold. When the two got up, Davis restrained her as she repeatedly said that she didn't do anything wrong. She said several times, "Why are you treating me like a criminal?" before other badged tyrants arrived and took her to the Lehigh Valley Hospital. The woman appeared to genuinely lack understanding on why she was being restrained. She suffered injuries to her forehead, torso, back, buttocks, forearm, knee, and lower body, according to the documents. To add insult to injury, she was involuntarily committed for 5 days and didn't display any suicidal thoughts during that time, according to the medical personnel. She was released on August 26th and was subsequently interviewed by police. Once cops saw the exchange of messages between the pair, they didn't think there was any cause to force her into treatment. Authorities said her purported suicidal messages that Davis used against her appeared to be hypothetical in nature and appeared to be a larger argument over their deteriorating relationship. The affidavit alleged, quote, while Trooper Davis provided text messages from the victim and purported them to be suicidal, he failed to provide the full context of those messages. In fact, the text messages were the culmination of a larger domestic dispute between he and the victim. Taken in context, the text revealed her frustration with Trooper Davis and his controlling behavior, not a desire to harm herself. Davis, who prosecutors said is married with a family, is facing charges of felony strangulation, unlawful restraint, false imprisonment, simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, and official oppression. According to the DA's office, he was remanded without bail following an arraignment on Thursday. Honestly, it's truly disturbing that the system works in a way that allows an innocent woman to be detained against her will for 5 days. And it makes you wonder if she was denied access to a phone so she could call family, friends, her employer, or an attorney. If the police or the hospital knew that these two had a personal relationship, which should be one of the first things that they'd want to know, there should have been more vetting of the situation. It almost looks like there was no vetting at all. Trooper Davis said she was crazy, the hospital took his word for it, and they basically locked her up for 5 days. One police officer should not be able to send somebody to an institution on his say-so alone. Be sure to leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. It really helps me overcome the censorship algorithms. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support my work here on this channel, you can also grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design from the store or become a channel member. I will see you in the next video.